Oh, hey, welcome. So today I'm doing Wolverine, Weapon X. Right after he gets turned into Weapon X, where they put the adamantium on his bones, and then he rages out and he breaks out of the facility. So it's him wandering around, and he's still got like stuff hooked up to him. Wolverine's pretty awesome, huh? Everybody loves Wolverine. He's all like, grrr, and he goes all ragey and stuff. I got a helmet and some wires and his claws, and he's naked. He's like, who am I? And there's a lot of comics I was looking at where they don't draw his nipples. They just leave them out. They're just not there. But I put them in right here. And it's kind of bothering me, but it's anatomically correct, I think. They're supposed to be there. I don't really want to focus too much on them, but there were a bunch of photos that were really cool, but they just left them out. I'm like, I think they're supposed to be there, but it's not that important. Don't focus on that. Don't focus on that. Don't focus on that at all. Anyways, that's what I'm worried about. I'm also worried about what am I going to listen to when I'm drawing, because I put it in fast forward and I put like a free song over it from the YouTube library. And during that part, I'm always listening to something, and I'm running out of things to listen to. I don't know what I want to listen to. God damn it. Okay, also I picked out my markers. I'm going to show you. So here I have the markers that I'm going to use for the whole drawing, the whole thing. I got this white gel pen, this jelly roll. This one's better than the other one I had. I don't remember what the other one was, but this one's way better. The other one looks like it would be better, but this one actually writes much gooder. Anyways. Let's do it. Oh, my favorite part, the outline. I love outlining. I love it so much. All right, gnarly. This turned out pretty gnarly. And I added hair. I don't know if you noticed, I forgot to add hair, but I gave him a bunch of body hair. Like he's supposed to. He looked weird without it. He needed it. So yeah, it's sweet. It looks pretty sweet. I think it looks pretty sweet. I think it looks pretty sweet. Pretty stoked about it. I went pretty hard on this. This back leg is a little weird to me, but it's supposed to be, it's in the back. It's like behind him. He's got like 1 foot ahead. This one's behind. I think it makes sense. Trying to get the proportions right. So, Weapon X, and now I'm going to do Solid Snake over here. Just because every time Weapon X comes out, he's always like in the snow and stuff, and every time I think of snow and stuff, I also think of Solid Snake from one of my favorite video game series, Metal Gear Solid. So the outfits from Metal Gear Solid 2 is the one I was mostly looking at, and I really like that one. Metal Gear Solid 2 is awesome, except when you have to play as Raiden for most of the game. Then you're like, what's happening? What happened to Snake? Why am I Raiden? Why do I have such flowing blonde hair? What's going on here? Anyway, so I got Solid Snake, and he's got his trank gun. I prepared all my markers again. I think I know how I'm gonna color it. Yay. Huh? What was that? Nah, it was nothing. Is that a box? Is there a person hiding in that box? Probably not. I'm gonna go back on patrol. Have you ever done those patrol things? Some of the games you might be like, these guards are idiots. Or you set off every alarm and you're like, God damn it, why? When I was in the military, I had to do some mock patrols during boot camp and stuff, and they were the most boring thing ever. Someone could have definitely snuck up behind me, no problem. That's not good to hear, I know, but I'm pretty sure it's true. I could have totally been taken out easily. Because they're just so boring. Most of the time, nothing happens. Actually, every time, nothing happened. Because like I said, they were just mock patrols. They called it Firewatch, actually. And it was the bane of your existence in boot camp. It was the worst. Anyways. Snakey, snake, snake, snake. Let's outline Snake now, yeah? Alright, that's the whole thing. I did it. I'm not as stoked with this. I really love this. I'm pretty sad that the color that I chose to do the bags, they just look black. I swear I chose a different color, a darker color that wasn't black. And when I put it side by side on another piece of paper, I can clearly tell the difference, but with this clutter right next to the black, it all kind of blends in. But I did re-outline them, and they stand out a little better now. Overall, I think I got the pose right. This leg seems a little bit weird, but part of it's cut off by the gun. But I think that's okay. And I mean, that's how he holds it, right? Down in front of him before he raises it up. I went pretty hard on these ones, actually, especially this guy. He looks incredible. He just looks okay. Maybe in comparison, he's just not as good. It's definitely Solid Snake, though, right? Like, there's no doubt anyone that would look at it would be like, Solid Snake. I feel a little lacking. And also, these characters I keep making bigger and bigger. I keep going outside my little boxes. I try to keep the little boxes to make me stay within a certain frame. Because if I don't, I'll end up trying to take up the entire page. And I'll throw off the proportions completely. I feel bad about Pinhead. Did you see the video where I did Pinhead? He is totally lacking. I made sure he stayed in the box, the Pinhead. And it definitely didn't do him justice. I'm gonna have to redo him one of these days. Because god damn, I like looking at this. It's so gnarly. He's like sneaking up on Snake. You can't sneak up on Snake. You know, if it was Snake versus Weapon X, I do think Snake would win. And let me tell you why. Right, so it was saying Snake in the snow, Weapon X just comes bursting out. You know, he lost his memory. He just went through like a whole bunch of trauma. He's confused and he's scared and he's angry. And just in that rage, you know, he can attack Snake all he wants, but Snake, I imagine, you know, would dodge his attacks and just pump him up with tranquilizer darts. I mean, you might have to go through 20 of them or more because of the healing factor, maybe like several clips, but I think he would trank him, and then eventually Wolverine would pass out and Snake would win overall. In that scenario. That's a fun scenario to imagine. I would like to play that. That'd be a cool boss fight, I think. So, thanks for watching. I hope you dig these. Tell me what you think. Or you can tell me who do you think I should draw next. If I get enough comments or whatever, I'll do it. Huh? What was that? I'm not gonna really yell, but I imagine him being very loud.